Hi, welcome to a new video. This is the third video in my trip out in the camper. Well, it's just after sunrise now, well, about half an hour after. The rain's now just about stopped. So yeah, I missed the colours. There's a few colours in the sky just over there, but nothing spectacular. So what I'm going to do is walk down and see where we end up for about an hour, see what happens anyway. Because I can't walk that far, but we'll see. Well, that's the thing with woodland. You never know what to expect. Oh, the car's just there. And I mean, this path coming down, you've got the roots of this tree just up here, just coming through. This really looks nice. See if I can get a photo. Don't know if I can make anything of it, but it doesn't matter. It's just nice to hear the birds singing and everything else in the morning. A bit chilly, but does it matter? Morning. Oh, don't worry about it. It's only me recording me. It's hard to do it, you see. You have to walk back, then get the camera. Like I said last night, someone had put on Park for Night, this is a maze of like pathways and everything else, like a labyrinth of that. And it is, I mean, just coming down there, you've got one way, the other way. I mean, where I am here, I've got a path going up that way, going that way. Yeah, hopefully I don't get lost. Got no phone signal properly down here as well. But it's nice, it's just nice and peaceful. And that's why I like coming out in the mornings as well, because it's peaceful. Like I say, I don't know that much about the area. There was something on there, I quickly read on the site, something about the granite and that, and you can see, like here, that must have been chilled away and everything else and used and stone and everything. I mean, it's amazing. And again, I didn't even realise this was here. I just thought it was just a woodland walk. Yeah, you just come round the corner and you see that. Now, I can't make good pictures of it, but again, that's not what this trip is about. It is very impressive around here. Like I say, this must have been cut out. That's why there's so many windy paths, because you've got the cliff face there and the cliff face over there. Yeah, it's really nice for just a morning. I'm just going on really, ain't I now? And that's one thing with photography, is you're always looking for that composition. Like I say, this rock fall here, it looks nice, it looks absolutely lovely, you know, in person. But trying to make a picture of it, I can't. And sometimes, like with these cliff faces, even the video is not doing this justice. Again, this is the thing, just get out and about. Like I say, I wasn't planning to explore a place like this. I wish I would have been able to get out last night and been able to explore a bit more. And I wish it wasn't raining this morning, but that's life, isn't it? It's very steep as well. So I've come down here, but I've got to get back up. I mean, like I say, it's absolutely lovely. And like I say, I'd like to explore more. But on the opposite of that, there's other things I want to do today. And I don't want to knacker myself up doing this and then can't do the other things. Because unfortunately, that's the problem with my spinal problem. If anybody's new to the channel, sorry if anybody watches it that knows this. But basically, yeah, with this spinal problem, if I do one thing, then it means I may not be able to do something else. And I have to decide what is most important. And yeah, it's a lovely woodland walk, and if you're into that kind of stuff and you're in the area, it's worth it. And as well, stopping over, like I say, it was a peaceful night. But for me, yeah, I'm interested in the photos, and I can't make anything of all of this properly. So I'm going to head back, because it's going to take me a bit of a time to get back anyway. Well, I'm not too sure if you can see the view here. There's a few trees in the way, but basically I was heading back but I came to that crossroads where I first came down and said it was like a labyrinth, and I thought there's a path going up and the trees clearing a little bit, and I thought, I wonder if I get a view. And yeah, I've got nice views here. It's really nice, you know, just to be out this time of the morning. Like, you can hear the birds singing. That's one thing I want to do, is some photography with birds. My eyesight isn't quick enough and everything else to see them, and I haven't got the patience for that, but I do want to try that. But yeah, it's just lovely to be out this morning. Makes it all worthwhile. There's an information board here. It's Grins Hill Stone. It says built Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury, depending on where you are from. It's the sandstone. That's what was quarried around here. So that's what makes all those big bits. I mean, the map, I'll put a picture on screen to show you, but it's absolutely amazing. But I'm only here and it goes all the way around. I mean, I probably haven't even done that much of it. And there's been prehistoric flints and fossils and everything found here. So yeah, it's a nice little place to come. Right, so now I'm going to go get a coffee anyway again. In the camper now. I've been back about an hour or so. I've been just chatting to a guy next to me that stopped over as well. I forgot his name, so sorry if you're watching this now. I've forgotten your name. It's been a nice place. It's a lovely place. Like I say, for me, you know, I wanted the photography, the sunrise this morning, but it just wasn't there. But it's a nice little walk and everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm off to Haughmond Abbey, I think it is. See, I'm pronouncing these bloody things wrong again. But that's where I'm going to go in a minute. I'm just going to have another cup of coffee because that, like I say, the place doesn't open till 10. We're up just after 8:30 now, so it's going to take me about 20 minutes to get there. So I'll have another cup of coffee here, then I can head there. So I'm kind of there when it opens and everything else. So we'll just have another drink, and then we'll be off and on to the next place. Well, I've arrived at the car park now. The actual abbey is just down a path just from here. Like I say, the camper's just behind you here, so we're just going to have a walk down, see what we can get. It looks warm and it goes warm for a second and then it's chilly again, but we're going to have a wander and see what's down here. Well, you can see the abbey behind me here. I think that path is just like a woodland walk because that's straight from the car park, and the abbey's here, so I think the entrance, there was another pulling just by the side, so I think that's it because I'm at the back here. But I mean, it's a great vantage point anyway over the abbey. Like I say, I wish I should have done this last night because you would have still got, you could access these and I could still get some pictures, but it doesn't matter, does it? We're now for next time. And again, that's the thing, I'm just scouting really and just enjoying being out. Yeah, the entrance is just next to it and I didn't realise, and you probably can drive down here once it's open. You just remember that, you'll see the car park because that's where it kind of takes you, the GPS. But yeah, I didn't realise, and I've been here before as well. I mean, again, it's the ruins of an abbey. It was set up for the Augustinian canons. I'm probably getting all this wrong again. Amazing, really, in such a small area, how many abbeys and everything were around this area. Like I say, I visited here before, came with the missus a few years back. It's trying to imagine what it was actually like before the monasteries were dissolved, you know. And again, like I said in the previous one, whatever you think of religion, it's but, you know, something as beautiful as this. Like I say, it's the same as churches and everything nowadays, but Yeah, absolutely gorgeous place and very peaceful. Because like I say, it's not that long after 10 o'clock it's opened. And like I say, there is a car park there as well, so you can just pull in. That's when it opens at 10. So there you go. So if anybody's visiting here, at least you know that, and don't make the same mistake that I did. But again, walking up that way, you do get a nice view across the actual abbey. The abbey is maintained by English Heritage again. It is actually free to get in, so you can just come and explore and just sit down. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. Again, like I said in the previous video, it's still worth, even if you're visiting these places, just get an English Heritage membership, because that then helps these kind of places still stay alive, you know, and be cared for and everything else. Because I mean, as you can see, you know, someone's cut the grass recently and everything else. That takes time, that takes money, so it's worth always getting that, because we want these things still to survive. Like most places, you've got information boards that actually tell you all the information, the history and everything else. But the one thing is you've got like a drawing of how it would be. You can see here there's the outlines of what would be in the rooms, sorry, get that right. And forget about the drawing, but you can actually imagine what it's like, even just with like a row of stones and everything else. You can visualise that would have been one room. Like I say, it's a nice little place, and on a day like this, now it's got warm, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, I remember we came here, like I said, a few years ago, and it was nice to just sit and relax. I think we had like a picnic here as well. So yeah, nice little place. I mean, the original path that I walked was up there, and then you can still walk down here. That's a public right of way. And like I say, from up there, you do get a really nice view of the actual abbey. And like I say, that's open all the time. It's just this area is basically open, I think, at the moment from 10 till 4 or 5 or something like that. I mean, it's a really nice place to explore, and if you're really into your history and everything else, like I say, there's information boards and all that kind of stuff. Like I say, it's trying to imagine what it would have been like. I mean, I probably couldn't have put up with it, because they used to do prayers literally morning, noon and night and all that kind of stuff. It's one of those kind of things. And as well, yeah, the shaved head. Well, at least that'll stop my messy hairstyle, wouldn't it? But yeah, nice place again. Like I say, if you're in this area, there's this one, the White Lady's Priory, that castle. So there's a lot in this area, and it's well worth visiting. Like I say, they're all English heritage. Like I say, I've just come, yeah, because I came here before, I've enjoyed it before, and I've come again mainly just to share with you and get a few extra photos. And that's what it is for me, is photos more than anything. Brilliant place to explore. Well, I'm going to get back to the car anyway, because we want to get on to the next one. But like I say, well worth a visit. Well, I'm back at the camper now. I mean, it's near enough 12 o'clock, so I just want the other pasty up that I had from last night, because I'm a bit hungry. So I'm going to have this, a cup of coffee, and then we're going to move on to Attringham Park and see what's there. So I'll finish this off and then we'll take off. Right, enjoyed my pasty, enjoyed my coffee. So now we're off to Attringham Park. It's only about a 10-minute drive from here, so we'll go there now. Unfortunately, slight change of plans. I was on my way to Attrington Park, but basically my body's really hurting now. I'm hurting, I'm in a bit of pain, and I've still got an hour's drive back from there, or from where I am at the moment, and I'm not going to be able to walk around there as well as then realistically get back home without a rest, which I don't really want to do. You know, because it's just like I say, I've just said, it's just the way my body is. If I do one thing like I did earlier, like I said earlier, if I do one thing, then that means something else may have to give, and unfortunately that's what it is, because really I have pushed myself the last day and a bit, you know, with the help of a lot of medication, but it just wasn't one of those things. But again, it doesn't matter, because the reason for this video and this trip was to get me out, and I visited a few places. Yes, I've been there before. I've got some nice pictures, hopefully. I've got nice content for you and stuff like that, so it doesn't really matter. And again, like I say, this place is 50 minutes away, and then I can head into North Wales, into Shropshire, you know, North Shropshire Hills, and do another trip out, and I'll arrange it around that. But yeah, it's just one of those things. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble now, but again, if you do like these videos, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. Like I say, it does give me the mental incentive to do it, but just unfortunately my body, no. So anyway, I'm just going to have to sign off now, and I'll see you in the next one, because I have recorded while I've been away another 2 little tip videos, so they'll be coming up, and everything else anyway. So anyway, bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So you wouldn't even realise, yeah. I'm not level. The one thing is you've got, and it is big, and so,